Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Sunday, December 10th, 2023. The Up Close Show with Gary Daniel is a weekly live interview program where Gary sits down with a guest and dives deeper into a topic that can affect us here in the high desert. Last week, the chair of the County Board of Supervisors and our local representative Don Rao was on, and with temperatures dropping, Danielle recalled last year's heavy snowfall and asked Roe what the county has done to prepare for a possible repeat of Snowmageddon.
Is the county better prepared this year to handle that? Whoever knew that was going to be that amount of snow in that short amount of time?
So we have done a number of things to be better prepared this winter for massive amounts of snow, which we typically don't get, through a grant from Senator Ochoa Bogue as well as Assemblymember Lackey. We were able to procure big, heavy equipment that we didn't have in our fleet for that. We also prioritized budget within our county discretionary budget fund for more equipment. And by more equipment, we have plows. We have the giant front end loaders that we needed because once the snow becomes so heavy, you can't push it with a plow out of the way.
And I know that's what happened with the traditional equipment. Yes. It was just so heavy it couldn't move it.
Right. And so we needed chains we had some front end loaders. They were not pre-positioned. We had our snowplows pre-positioned. So this winter we have more of the giant front end loaders. We have chains that will equip them and they will be pre-positioned for that.
You can hear Daniel's full interview with Supervisor Rao by listening to the Up Close Show as a podcast. That's on our website, z1077fm.com/podcasts. According to the county, during last year's point-in-time count, there were 4,195 people who identified as homeless. That's an increase of 862 from the 2022 count. The number of unhoused has risen steadily in San Bernardino County since 2017, when the number was just over 1,800. The count is seeking volunteers for this next year, and Heather Clisby joins us with the info on how you can help.
If you have concerns about those living amongst us unhoused, the County of San Bernardino would like you to consider volunteering for the annual point-in-time count that can bring attention and resources to an ever-growing population of homeless. The county's Office of Homeless Services is asking residents to get involved by helping to gauge just how many individuals and families are in need of housing and other resources. The PITC is an in-person survey that helps to secure grant funding. Participants must complete a virtual training through the county website. Volunteers will be deployed in teams in early morning hours, and because they will be inputting data from individuals into an app, a smartphone is required. The PITC will take place on Thursday, January 25th. For more info or to register as a volunteer, look for the link in this story at z1077fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
And that's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, I'm Robert Hayden.